associations last week to discuss by wind strength and topic. Today, we will discuss about thunderstorms and so thunderstorms develop in hot, humid tropical areas like India very frequently. So you often hear about it. So the rising temperature produce strong upward rising. These winds carry rapid droplets upward, where they freeze and fall down again. The quick movement of the falling water droplets along with the rising air create lightning and sound. Okay? Nowadays, in the rainy season, you can easily understand. It is this event that is all of induction. Okay? We read about lightning in Atlas. So, if a storm is accompanied by lightning, we must take the following steps. Okay? As per the in a precaution guide, what you have to do, do not take shelter under an isolated tree. If you are in a forest, take shelter under a small tree. Do not lie on the ground. Okay? So this is very necessary because often we think that lightning will be occur as where the trees, listen to the trees and the tall plants, mainly in the south. Do not take shelter under an umbrella with a metallic. Okay, because metal also conductor as the light. You already understand that. Do not sit near a window open there are stories that okay, uh, metal studs are not safe places to take shelter. A car or in a bus is a safe place to take shelter. If you are in water, get out and take shelter. Please. Okay, so these are some because we have to take. How a thunderstorm becoming now we understand that how a thunderstorm becomes a cyclone. You know that water requires heat when it changes from liquid to vapor phase. It's easy. That's the water that heat from water condenses into liquid. When you tell an experiences to this into you have to experience about it, so you understand that we see the structure of the cycle. The center of cyclone is this time it is called the high axis. A large cyclone is a violently rotating mass of air in the air temperature diameter of the eye varies from 10 to 30 degrees. The figure is seen in it is a region free of clouds and has light wind. Around this time in clear sky, there is a cloud region of about 150 kilometers. In this region, there are high speed winds and thick clouds with heavy rain. Away from this region, the wind speed gradually decreases. The formation of the cyclone is a very complex process. Another is simulation essence. So you can see this is a model. Because you have to understand that it is a very complex process making a cyclone to be a process. Okay? Which means someone about kilometers, 20 to 30 kilometers, to 4 kilometers. Okay? So many cyclone moving the direction like that. Okay? So these are the directions to people outweighs level. Okay? Cyclone created before classroom. So before classroom, water takes up heat from the atmosphere to change into water. Then water vapor changes gas in the space form as raindrops. This heat is released to the atmosphere. The heat leaves the atmosphere and air. The air tends to rise and causes a drop in pressure. More air rushes to the center of the storm. This cycle is repeated. The chain of events under the condition of a very low pressure system with very high speed winds revolving around. So it is this weather condition that we call a I also share with you animation videos which we can see that factors like wind speed, wind direction, temperature, and humidity contribute to the development of such. So make the sky of the like this. I can see it is from the area and rising of the sky. So now we understand that destruction cyclones can be very destructive from things to water to air to so even if the storm is hundreds of kilometers away. So nowadays you aware very well aware of okay in Gujarat. So often you are aware that in America also this cyclone so this different type of moon.
So these are the first indicators of an approaching cyclone. The water waves produced by the wind are so powerful that a person cannot overcome them. Okay, so many people also died in this hazard condition, which is destruction caused by these cyclones. The low pressure in the eye lifts water surface in the center. The rising water may be as high as 3 to 12 meters. Okay, that much high. It appears like a water wall moving towards the shore. As a result, the seawater enters the low lying coastal areas, causing severe loss of life and property. It also reduces the fertility of the soil. So continuous heavy rainfall may further worsen the flood situation. Flood situation also occur due to this cyclone. High speed winds accompanying a cyclone can damage houses, telephones and other communication systems, trees, etc., causing tremendous loss of life and properties. So these are the destruction, and now different names will be called for cyclone. Okay, a cyclone is known by different names in the different parts of the world. It is called a hurricane in the American continent. In Philippines and Japan it calls a typhoon. Okay, as you seen in figure 8.4. Okay, reasons: near the equator where cyclones form, cyclones are worldwide phenomena. Okay, like this different type of names are given. Okay, you can see in figure. Okay, in America, North American, here it's hurricane name. Okay, these are the parts of world where hurricane, where these cyclones occur and give them different type of names. Okay, Indian Ocean is already called cyclone, and it also gave some different type of names according to them. Okay, next thing is tornadoes. In our country they are not very frequent. Okay, you also not hear the term tornado because it is not frequent in our country. A tornado is a dark funnel shaped cloud that reaches from the sky to the ground. Okay, in figure 8.16 you can see this is, okay, this is the image of tornado. Okay, so most of the tornadoes are weak. A violent tornado can travel at speeds of about 300 km per hour. Tornadoes may form within cyclones. Okay, it may be formed within the cyclones. The whole coastline of India is vulnerable to cyclones, particularly the east coast. Okay, eastern part. The west coast of India is less vulnerable to cyclonic storms. Okay, both in terms of intensity and frequency of the cyclone. So the diameter of a tornado, okay, the diameter of a tornado can be as small as a meter and large as a kilometer or even wider. The funnel of a tornado sucks dust, debris and everything near it at the base due to low pressure and throws them out near the top. Here are a few accounts of the survivor of tornadoes from Discovery Channel, okay, Young Discovery series. I saw the cloud coming and tried to take shelter inside, but as soon as I reached for the door no, the house took off into the sky. I was not hurt at all. So this is a real story. After the storm, we had the clean. We have to clean the debris from the wheat fields. We picked up splintered boards and tree branches, as well as dead chickens with their feathers blown off, and rabbits looked like they have been had been skinned. Okay, means you can say that their hairs are removed from their skin. So a tornado shelter is a room situated deep inside or underground having no windows, or otherwise it is better to shut windows and take shelter under a table, wood workbench where debris cannot reach. One has to bow down or knees on knees, protecting head and neck using arms. Okay, so like this you can also do activity whenever okay, if you face this type of tornado, you can, these are the protecting, because our head is so sensitive to any type of hazard, so we have to protect first our head like this. Okay, in earthquake also same type of activity you have to do. If we talk about effective safety measures, a cyclone forecast and warning service is there. Okay, rapid communication of warnings to the government agencies, the ports, fishermen, ships, and to the general public. Okay, these are often you hear about it. Construction of cyclone shelters in the cyclone prone areas and administrative arrangements for moving people fast to safer places. So these are the safety measures which already done by government in their area where cyclone frequently occur. We have learned that all storms are low pressure systems. Wind speed play an important role in the formation of storms. It is therefore important to measure the wind speed. The instrument that measures the wind speed is called anemometer. It often asked in exams also. Okay, so this is the structure of anemometer. An anemometer for measuring the speed of wind. You can see here. Okay, this is the anemometer, and it is courtesy of India Meteorological Department, New Delhi. Further things we will discuss about in this chapter in next class. Thank you.
Hello friends, at last the rains have arrived. Due to my changing directions, air pressure, change in temperature and other reasons, the rains arrives. Friends, who does not like the rains, isn't it? After the scorching heat, the cool breeze is such a relief. The farmers impatiently wait for the rain. The rainy season is also known as the monsoon. Do you know how does the monsoon arrive? And storms are also formed because of increase in my speed. Look for answers to questions like these with the help of this video. The objective of this video is to understand about monsoon and storms.
Today we got a holiday from the school because of the rain. Come, let us have a lot of fun. We shall get wet in the rain, row paper boats, eat hot pakora.
Look at the sky, such dark clouds have formed.
It seems I will have to use my umbrella. The rain is very heavy. Look, Ramu Kaka and the other farmers are dancing and welcoming the rain in their fields.
Yes, they wait for the rain for the whole year.
Look how the weather changes. It was hot till yesterday and it is rainy today. The clouds have appeared like it was time for them to come. The monsoon arrives after the summer. Yes, but it is strange that every year the monsoon arrives in June in our country exactly on time.
It is not a latecomer like you.
It is something to think about that the monsoon arrives in Kerala exactly on time.
Friends, let me tell you about the monsoon. The land breeze and sea breeze is a natural phenomenon when land breeze is dry whereas the sea breeze is full of water vapor. This water vapor is responsible for rain. When the land breeze blows, it's warm and it becomes cold on reaching the sea. On cooling, the amount of water vapor increases. When it comes towards the land, it again becomes warm, and because of this, water vapor condenses and falls as rain. This process continues and is responsible for the onset of monsoon. The sky has become so dark and there is lightning too.
I'm really scared of the sound of the thunder. What if it falls one day? Are you a coward? There is nothing to be scared of. When two clouds with water collide, thunder is formed, because of which the lightning is formed. It is because of this that we hear thunder.
Yes, friends, Meena is right. The droplets of water collided against one another in the clouds and the lightning is formed.
I'm completely drenched. My mother will get angry if I catch a cold. I'm going home. Let us meet in the evening if it stops raining. Pinky, it has stopped raining. Are you coming to play? Yes, I'm coming. Come, let us make paper boats. These puddles are full of water. It will be fun to row our boats.
Oh, look at these leaves. They are flying in such an irregular pattern, almost like a funnel. And the sand is also flying in the same pattern.
Yes, really. Looks like it is going to rain again. It has become very windy too. Looks like a storm will come. Children, come inside. It looks like a storm is approaching.
Let us go inside. The sand is going in my eyes.
Pinky, can you give me some water? I'm thirsty. Oh, Shyam, be careful. The bottle might break and then mother will be very angry.
Look, when I swirl the water in this bottle and then upturn it, the water falls like a whirlpool.
Sure, let me also try. Yes, you are right. This is like the leaves which we observed some time back outside. Isn't it the same pattern? Yes, I have seen a similar picture in a science book. It was a picture of a cyclone.
Cyclone? What is cyclone?
I have read that a cyclone is a very high intensity storm.
Yes, friends. A cyclone is a kind of storm. Sometimes when the temperature rises, the hot air rises with a gush. An area of low pressure is formed there. Cold air gushes in to replace the empty space. In this way, wind keeps moving and begins to circle around the eye of the storm or the area of low pressure. The eye of the storm is the place with the lowest air pressure. From here, the wind keeps rising and a cyclone is formed.
Children, try and listen in. It is being announced on the radio that there is a possibility of a cyclonic activity in the western state of Orissa.
Dadaji, does the cyclone cause damage like the other storms?
Yes, Shyam, there is a lot of difference between a storm and a cyclone. The wind blows with a very high intensity in a cyclone, accompanied with heavy rain. The cyclones occur in the coastal parts, hence the waves of the sea also become huge. Because of all these reasons, there is a lot of damage to life and property.
There are winds of high intensity in a cyclone. All the trees, plants, electricity poles, etc. is damaged in the intensity. The normal life is thrown out of gear because of this. As the waves of the sea also become huge, there is a situation of flood also.
Children, listen. They are announcing on the radio how the people in the cyclone hit areas need to prepare.
It is important to take precaution about the following. To be in contact, your mobile phones should be charged. To be informed on the latest update about the cyclone, you should listen to the radio and TV. Keep all your important documents and papers in a plastic bag. Prepare an emergency kit with all the important items. Drinking water must be available. Baby food and medicines should be ready. Reach a safe place before the cyclone strikes.
It looks like the people of Orissa will have to be well prepared. It means that the rain is always not a happy situation. It sometimes brings difficulties with itself.
I think we should gather more information on about the cyclone. We should also sensitize the people about the preparedness required in a cyclone. Yes, friends, storms like cyclones, tornadoes, typhoon, hurricane are dangerous storms. But nowadays, with satellite and radar information, it can be predicted about these storms and people can be warned about them in advance. I hope you will also inform people living around you about these storms. It is very important to have a plan of evacuation ready before a storm like cyclone strikes. Keep this in mind, friends. We shall meet soon.